Hey guys, Motonacity here again. This is the next installment in my How to Ride a Motorcycle series. In this video, I'll be telling you guys how to turn on a motorcycle. So, in the first video, we just learned how to start and stop, or turn on the motorcycle, get it moving, bring up your feet, and slow to a step and turn it off. This video, I'll show you how to turn. It's pretty basic, but not as basic as a car. So there's a few things that I wanted to go over. So let's go ahead and start the bike. Again, if you remember from the other video, it's fine C, fuel supply valve, which I don't have, turn it on, ignition, turn it on, got that on, neutral, I'm in neutral already, engine cutoff switch to there, and then clutch choke. Don't have a choke, don't need it, it's warm, pull in the clutch, make sure I have my kickstand up, and I can go ahead and start the bike. So there we go, we're started. Gonna get moving, put it in first, and get it moving. There you go. Now, the thing that you want to remember is that on a motorcycle, up to, this varies depending on what kind of bike you have, but anywhere in the range of 10 to 20 miles per hour, the behavior of the bike changes. So right now I'm going to 8 miles an hour. If I want to turn, I'm going to physically turn the steering column. So you see I'm turning here. I'm actually turning the steering column to the left. Now, above that change in behavior, 10 to 20 miles per hour, somewhere in there. For my bike, it's probably about 15, maybe a little higher. The bike is going to change its behavior, and you're going to have to actually do the opposite. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the steering column left to turn. Above that, you're actually going to press, say I want to go left. Instead of turning the steering column left, which I do at this speed, I actually press left. Okay? So it kind of seems illogical. If you press left, the steering column is going to turn right. How would you go left? But that's how the bike behaves when you're going at a faster speed. So just something you need to remember. So again, slow speed, turn the steering column physically, lean your body to the outside of the bike. This is called counterweight. So you're going left, but you're leaning right. So let's go a little, gonna speed up a little here just so I can move away from the pole. Again, turn the steering column left, lean your body right so you have a little more balance, and go around. This is something that you're going to have to do a lot in the motorcycle safety course, learning to use counterweight, especially in this one that they have you do, where you just turn in a really tiny box. You're supposed to go as slow as you can. I'll go ahead and show you that. So I'm going to pull in the clutch so that I'm not going as fast, and turn as tight as I can. There you go. Had to use a little combination of clutch and counterweight to go as slow as I could, but got the job done. So again, gonna turn the steering column left, lean my body to the right side of my bike so I can maintain the balance and not fall over. And there we go. Now, if we're above that change in behavior, so if we're going, 15 miles per hour, we're gonna have to press left on the handlebars. Now, the reason that we do this is because the bike is going faster and it has more momentum. So if I turn the steering column to the left and I'm going extremely fast, my weight is going to continue. So obviously, if you remember from physics class, laws of motion, an object in motion is going to want to stay in motion. So if I'm moving forward at a high rate of speed, my body is going to want to continue to go that way. The bike is going to want to continue to go that way. So if I'm going at a faster speed and I all of a sudden turn the steering column to the left, I'm going to go forward, and that's not going to be good. So what you want to do is do the slight opposite of the direction you want to go. So if I want to go left, I'm going to push left on the left handlebar so that the weight sets forward, and since the bike is off balance, I'm going to go ahead and stop so I can show this to you. So if I'm going at a little faster speed and I press left on the handlebar, the wheel's going to turn like this. So if you imagine my arms as the bike and the wheel's like this, the weight is still going to want to go over this way. It's going to cause the bike to lean to the left. I hope you can see my hands. Lean to the left. So here's the wheel. Lean. And that's going to cause the bike to lean to the left. And that's going to cause you to go left. So press left causes to lean left, causes to go left. Same for the opposite. Press right causes to lean right, causes you to go right. So let me go ahead and see if I can show you this. It's easier to show you slow speeds because I'm just turning the handlebars, whereas I can't really show you a press. But if you're driving down the road, this is kind of something you do. You just weave back and forth. So I'm pressing left, I'm pressing right, I'm pressing left. Let me go out onto the street so I can show you a little faster. Again, right at that slow speed, I was actually physically turning the handlebars. So let's go here, get over the speed bump. So we're going to be going at a faster speed so we're going to want to press to lean. So now I'm pressing left, pressing on the left handlebar to lean left. Now I'm going to press right, and it's going to cause me to lean right. I'm going to press left, and it's going to cause me to lean left. And that's just something that you're going to have to get used to. The longer you ride the bike, the more you'll get used to it. It's something that they definitely wanted to hit home in the Motorcycle Safety Foundations course, but it wasn't something that I could really get my head around, because in the safety course, the foundations course, you're going at an extremely slow speed. So you don't really get a chance to press to lean. Even though they're telling you this is what you're doing, you're thinking, but that's not what's happening. And I learned that after, once I was able to go at a faster speed. So again, I'm going 30 miles per hour, and obviously I'm above, say, 15 or so I'm going to have to press to lean. So I'm going to get up to this corner here, and I want to go left, so I'm going to press on the left handlebar. Pressing on the left handlebar. Now, once you press, you're going to want to maintain that kind of press. You're going to have to come back a little because your bike's already initiated the lane. So in reality, you may come off of the lane just a little, but in the turn, for the most part, you're going to have to continue the lane. While you're in it, you continue to do the same thing. So if I need to lean more, I would just press more on the handlebar. Let's go up to this next turn. I'm going to do the same thing. I want to go right, so I'm going to have to press on the right handlebar. Here I'm pressing on the right handlebar, and now I'm going right. So, it seems a little illogical, but it falls in line with the laws of physics, so it all works out. Again, if you're going at a slow speed, you're going to be physically turning the handlebar, whereas if you're going at a higher rate of speed, 15 or so above, you're going to have to press to lean. I'll get into what that's called is countersteering. So at low speeds, you're doing counterweight, leaning your body. At higher speeds, you're doing countersteering, opposite steering. So I'll make a video that gets into a little more of the details of countersteering, but for the basics, you just need to remember how that works. So again, I don't have anyone behind me, so I'll just weave back and forth. Lean right to go right, lean left to go left, lean right to go right, lean left to go left. And that's just a little something you can do to keep yourself entertained while you're driving down the road. So that's the basics of turning. Again, I'm going to continue to show you guys some good videos on all the different basics of riding a motorcycle, what you need to know. If you didn't see the original video about how to get started on a motorcycle, be sure to watch that. And be sure to watch the next video. I'll be going over how to shift gears. Didn't go over that in the first video because I didn't want to complicate it. and I didn't show it to you in this video because I wanted to concentrate on turning, so I'm going to make a dedicated video to shifting gears that you should watch out for. Every Thursday I got videos. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed so that you know when those videos come out. And make sure you like this video and share it if you enjoyed it. Let all your friends know about Motonosity, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks, guys.